1951, beginning at the middle paragraph. While Tina worked on Danny, Elliot questioned Carl Dombey. "What goes on in this place? Military research?" "Yes," Dombey said. "Strictly biological weapons?" "Biological and chemical. Recombinant DNA experiments. At any one time, we have 30 to 40 projects underway." "I thought the U.S. got out of the chemical and biological weapons race a long time ago." "For the public record, we did," Dombey said. "It made the politicians look good. But in reality, the work goes on. It has to. This is the only facility of its kind we have. The Chinese have 3 like it. The Russians, they're now supposed to be our new friends, but they keep developing bacteriological weapons, new and more virulent strains of viruses because they're broke, and this is a lot cheaper than other weapon systems. Iraq has a big biochem warfare project, and Libya, and God knows who else. Lots of people out there in the rest of the world, they believe in chemical and biological warfare. They don't see anything immoral about it." "I'm not interested in the philosophy or morality of biological warfare," Tina said. "Right now, I just want to know how the hell Danny wound up in this place." "To understand that," Dombey said, "you have to go back 20 months. It was around then that a Chinese scientist named Li Chen defected to the United States carrying a diskette record of China's most important and dangerous new biological weapon in a decade. They call the stuff Wuhan 400 because it was developed at their rDNA labs outside the city of Wuhan, and it was the 400th viable strain of man-made microorganisms created at the research center. Wuhan 400 is a perfect weapon. It afflicts only human beings. No other living creature can carry it, and like syphilis, Wuhan 400 can't survive outside a living human body for longer than a minute, which means it can't permanently contaminate objects or entire places the way anthrax. For one thing, you can become an infectious carrier only 4 hours after coming in contact with the virus. That's an incredibly short incubation period. Once infected, no one lives more than 24 hours. Most die in 12. It's worse than the Ebola virus in Africa, infinitely worse. Wuhan 400's kill rate is 100%. No one is supposed to survive. The Chinese tested it on God knows how many political prisoners. They were never able to find an antibody or an antibiotic that was effective against it. The virus migrates to the brainstem and there it begins.
The claim this time is that the 1981 Dean Koontz book, The Eyes of Darkness, actually predicted the outbreak. This one's only partially true. The paperback edition of the novel, released in 2008, includes a biological weapon called Wuhan 400. It's certainly a coincidence, but Wuhan 400 is a human-made weapon with a 100% fatality rate and a 4-hour incubation period.
Tina was too busy with Danny to think about what Carl Dombey had said, but Elliot knew what the scientist meant. "If I understand you, the Chinese could use Wuhan 400 to wipe out a city or a country, and then there wouldn't be any need for them to conduct a tricky and expensive decontamination before they moved in and took over the conquered territory."
And in other iterations of the book, the weapon was made in Russia and is called Gorky 400.
And in other iterations of the book, the weapon was made in Russia and is called 4K400.
While sleep sheeple and disinformation agents have published articles discrediting the eerie similarities between the Wuhan 400 virus and the fictional-based 1981 novel, the mere fact that even the minutest of parallels between the COVID-19 and a novel published nearly 4 decades ago are undeniably of uncanny significance nonetheless.